Hey, how's it going? It's me, Bass Rider. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make future house like Mike Williams and Mesto. I've already started making something. I'm really excited to showing you this track because it's really starting to take shape now and it's sounding pretty cool and catchy. So yeah, if you find anything in this tutorial today useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and share this video if you have any producer friends. Okay, I'll show you what I've made so far for this tutorial.
I won't answer your phone calls, telling me come back. You won't change. And I know you wonder what you did, and you wonder if I come back someday, someday, yeah. Someday, I won't answer your phone calls, telling me come back. You won't change. And I know you wonder what you did, and you wonder if I come back someday, someday, yeah.
So yeah, I definitely like how this one's turning out so far. I'm gonna do a lot more work to this one and uh, definitely try and get it released on a label or something. Uh, it sounds good at the moment, but this is still the early stages, so it's gonna sound even better than this at one point. Uh, so yeah, I'll start to show you what I'm doing so far in this track. Let's start with lead layering. Um, so I haven't actually got that many lead layers because it's a plucky sound anyway, so I don't really need like 10 layers in order to get a big lead sound. So the first lead is this one. So yeah, that's a very simple lead, very bouncy and wobbly and stuff. Uh, so that one, I think that one controls most of the high end and the frequency spectrum. And then the next lead controls the low mids to high mids, I think. No, this one's actually got quite a lot of high end in it. Uh, I'll show you this sound quickly. So yeah, you've got that one. And then when you play them both together, you can't really hear the first one too well, but you can kind of hear that there's something bendy and gritty going on up in the high frequencies, so it's still good to keep this one in there. With this one, that's just your standard pluck preset that you can find on most VSTs. And then we've got this one. So yeah, I don't really need that one, but I just felt keeping it in there would give the lead slightly more energy, so I just left it in there. With the MIDI notes, uh, how I got that kind of glidey, wobbly, bendy sound is I've got these notes here. They kind of glide. Uh, and then at the end of the melody, it's got this one that goes up just to give that little wobbly note. Don't know if you heard that, I'll play it again. Yeah, kind of sounds a bit like a spring or something, where it just kind of goes ding up to the high note quickly. So yeah, those gliding notes are what help a lot with the catchiness of the melody. I think it's still catchy without them, but adding them in there just makes it that bit better. So yeah. Then we've got this stutter effect. I showed you how to make this in one of my previous tutorials. I think it was my top 5 producer tips or something like that. So go and watch that one if you want to know how to make this stutter effect. But yeah, the stutter effect. So then with the lead it sounds like this. Yeah, definitely gives it that future house, future bounce, Mesto Mike Williams vibe. Then with the sub bass, we've got this as the sub bass. So it's completely mono. These are the notes, so a lot of up and down motion to help it feel a bit more bouncy. Very gritty as well. I added a lot of saturation and stuff to make it a bit more distorted. And then I added even more gritty bass to it to make it even more gritty. But this gritty bass is in stereo, so the grittiness doesn't really clash because one's stereo, one's mono. So then you've got this. And then for chords, I didn't really go too over the top with chords. I kept it simple, just a quiet piano that sounds something like this. Little space here in case I'm going to put a drum fill or something. And then the synth chord, which is like this. So everything I've shown you so far together sounds like this. So yeah, already starting to get the energy. And then I've got a Mesto kick drum, which is literally just from a Mesto sample pack or somewhere. I can't remember where I got it from, I just know it's a Mesto kick. Yeah, so that's the kick for the track. Then I've got these Spinning Records snaps. I don't know, I might change these or like layer them, but these are temporary. Yeah. And then this white noise that just hits occasionally. Then we've got this hey, and this little shaker that's basically similar to the reverse stutter thing from here. So all of this together. So yeah, then we've got this vocal fill which sounds like this. I made that myself. It's just a ad-lib vocal, but it's got sidechain on it, and I tape stop it at the end. Well, when I say tape stop, it's literally just pitching down really fast to get the tape stop effect. Then we have this clock. Then we have just a bit of the vocal from before cut out, and then filling in the gap a bit, which brings me onto the vocal. I'll show you the vocal now. It's a splice sample. It's actually working as a temporary vocal at the moment. I'm probably going to get a singer to do a proper vocal for this track. This is just kind of filling the space temporary so I can feel the vibe of how it will sound when it has a vocal. But yeah, so we've got the actual vocal, which sounds like this.
I won't answer your phone calls, telling me come back. You won't change. And I know I wonder what you did. I wonder if I come back someday, someday, yeah.
And then we've got this layer for the actual vocal, but the layer is pretty much exactly the same. It's just completely reverb, because I don't like putting reverb on my main vocal because it makes it sound muddy. So I duplicate the track and put 100% reverb, so I've got a completely dry track and a completely wet track, and then I actually sidechain the wet track to the dry track so the reverb ducks every time the vocal plays to make sure there's space and stuff. So yeah, I'll play this. So yeah, and then when you play those two together,
I won't answer your phone calls, telling me come back. You won't change.
so yeah, that sounds like that. And then we've got these chords, nothing too complex. So yeah, that just helps keep something consistent that goes throughout the entire break into the build and everything, so it doesn't sound like you're changing sounds all the time, which can sound a bit all of a sudden, and it will mess up the flow of the whole track. So I like to always have something that's in the build and in the break. Then I've got this clap. I don't know, I might change that, but I might not. It just kind of adds a bit of energy, because if I play this section here without the clap and with the clap, so as you can hear, it doesn't really do much. It just kind of adds a bit more noise to it, I guess, because you've got a lot of kind of high end on the clap in these parts here. Then a standard snare build. I'm pretty sure that I'm definitely going to be changing it. I just quickly slapped this in 5 minutes before the tutorial, just so I've got a snare for the build, so I'm pretty sure I'm definitely going to be redoing this. So yeah, and that's everything I've got so far for this track. Really looking forward to when this one's finished. So yeah, I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and share this video if you have any producer friends. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.